Hello everybody and welcome back to Lucky Rabbit Balatro. So yesterday we had an unfortunate loss against the... what was it? I don't remember the boss blind, but we did lose an anti-7, made a couple bad decisions with our eternal jokers and suffered the consequences for that later. But that's okay, because it's just a game, and we're having fun at the end of the day, right? So today I wanted to show you something fun and pretty easy. So, do y'all know about that one bug seed with the erratic deck, where you get only 10s of spades? Well, if you want to get that experience for yourself without playing the same seed every time, that's what the Harmony deck is for. It gives you all cards in the deck of the same rank and suit, but takes away 2 discards. And that means on Gold Stake, we start with 0 discards. But I'll demonstrate for you that you don't need the discards when you play that deck. Matter of fact, I'll demonstrate it so hard, we're not even going to play with a sleeve. Let's go. Alright, so our deck is all Kings of Clubs. So there's a lot of fun ideas you can get with this. For example, you can get reserve parking for a bunch of money every round. You could get business card for like max $10 per hand played. Although you're usually going to win in one hand when you're playing a flush 5. If you get a Baron, you can do a bunch of fun stuff with that. So anyway, flush 5 will win pretty much in one hand for the next, I think, 7 rounds. Like up until ante 3 small blind. So in that meaning, we don't need to really take anything from the shop, so we can speed run these early antes at least. We will definitely take the voucher. If we for some reason wanted to change the cards, that's an option, but we don't need to worry about that. And also, picking up flush 5 levels is probably going to be your imperative. So definitely if we find a telescope, that would be amazing. That's a bummer. Just go next. Played enhanced cards lose their enhancements? That is not a problem. There's a flush 5 level. Sick. We'll go ahead and check the spectral pack too, because those usually have some good stuff in them. Well, we don't have any jokers to copy. So right here, it's basically a choice between a purple seal and a blue seal. And since we don't have discards, I would probably want to take the blue seal. The blue seal will be hard to get, at least until we find a crease for it. So we're just going to put it on one of these kings. Which one is it? There it is, right here. We'll try and find it. Actually, trying to find it would be pretty much impossible because digging through this deck is going to be really hard. So, essentially, we just have to get lucky. 4940, so that's enough to beat the big blind in ante 3. I think. Extra mult is fine to take, but a little redundant in my opinion. We'll just look for flush 5 levels. There we go. Flush 5 is so good scaling. It's like 50 chips and I think 4 mult per card or 3 mult. So, yeah. There's the telescope. We will take that whenever we find another planet pack. We'll go ahead and make a couple of these raffle cards, sure. Let's go. Sure, I'll take the money. We're winning pretty much easily anyways. No repeat hand types as the boss is quite scary, but if we play a couple 4-of-a-kinds, it should be okay. 6820. That's not enough to win in one hand in the boss, is it? It is enough. Okay, so we'll be fine. We'll be absolutely fine. Alright, we'll take the planet, or sorry, telescope, and we'll take the celestial pack, and I actually will probably consider taking that hanged man as well, start cutting down the deck a little bit, because we really don't need 52 club kings. That's a little redundant, am I right? Okay, let's play 1, so we can get, let's play 3, so we can get more 4, actually, so we can get more cards in the deck, or in the hand. I know, I was so indecisive there, wasn't it? I guess we can dig doing this. It's just not as effective as playing 5 cards. Bummer. Excellent. Okay. Considering I'm kind of using my hands to dig, I don't think I want to take a hieroglyph, as fun as that sounds. I don't really see the value in that, so we're gonna just check in here. Yeah, I guess juggler. Get some more money. We'll check this one too. So this will only give me $3, because it's $3 per unique hate rank. That's quite funny. I guess we can make this gilded. Make it more likely to get a raffle proc. Hanging Chad could be helpful temporarily to see if we can get some of those raffle cards to hit. Damn. I'm not too concerned about saving my hands for money because I have max interest cap, but I should consider it. Alright, 2 times the molt if it contains a flush. I mean, it's X molt. Mail and rebate would be amazing, but there's no discards. So, we'll check the buffoon pack though. Rental Cartomancer? I mean, I suppose the tarot cards could be useful. I mean, a lot of them are kind of redundant or irrelevant, but sure, let's take it. I think I want to keep saving my hands for money, especially since I have a rental now. We'll get a heiress. And that's why I got a Cartomancer. Okay. Polychrome Raised Fist. It's X molt and it's flat molt. We also have a discard. That's so beautiful. I don't need the Raised Fist though. We'll just take the heiress. And we'll definitely save money for that voucher. I want to dig at least a little bit. Maybe there's something in there. But there isn't. So the only threat with this run is if you run into the Ivory Sword as your final boss, because that'll just be like, yeah, no flush 5s allowed, right? And that's no fun. Hopefully that's not a problem. Oh, here's a boss blind we haven't really seen this series. All consumables are debuffed. So my Cartomancer's actually a little bit knocked ineffective for that round. That's cool. I like that. Okay, Chad is gone. So we're not going to be winning in one hand really anymore. Probably. The extra discard is definitely going to be helpful. Alright, let's go. I didn't want to play that anyways. At least not yet. Okay. So, the lottery is kind of like the egg, except its sell value is randomized every round, so you could actually get some really good temperance with this. And since I have a Cartomancer, I think this is actually worth taking. I'm going to take that. It is eternal, so like I'll never sell it, but temperance, you know. Let's go next. Save my money for the rental fee. Wow. But then again, maybe we'll dig a little more and see more. Hanged Man would be best. That's what I want to see. I think it just hit. Okay, so now its sell value is 7. Very cool. I kind of want the money tree. Maximize my interest. So let's save and go to the next round. Alright, we'll make some lucky cards. Maybe I should have saved that for the gilded ones, but the chances of finding a gilded one is probably like 0. Yeah, see what I mean? But of course, if I ended up being wrong, I would just move the goalpost anyways. Teehee. Alright, death card, very cool, we'll take that. Buy the money tree, and then try and hold some more money. Although, I do want to see if we have a temperance here, because that's 15 smackaroos on that thing. Dang. Okay. Oh, wow, I could death card, or I could use the strength on a king and make some aces if I really want to just be stupid. Yeah, have like 2 aces in a deck full of kings. It's like a lottery or something. You know, make another gilded raffle card. Hermit! Wish I could have used it before the round ended so I'd get more interest, but that's okay. And get the heiress card. Double my money. Let's reroll once. Card sharp, that's chips and X-molt. And since we're playing the same hand all the time, that should not be an issue. We won't have to worry about the needle again for a bit. Super. $20 sell value. Sure, we'll make them inked. Inked stops them from being debuffed and whatnot. Consumables created by raffle cards are negative. Tempting proposition. We're running low on Joker slots. And then we also already... But, you know what? That sounds fun. Plus, it has 10 molt on it. That can't be a bad idea, right? Oh yeah, it is. It's 50 chips and 3 molt. 3 molt. Be nice if I could find something better than the tribe, right? Maybe like the order. The order would be much better. And I didn't find a single temperance since I bought this guy either. Yeah. Isn't that something? So, the hook's probably going to discard my blue seal. It did not. That's cool. Alright. It probably will this time, though, right? Yeah. Check the spectral. Sure, we'll make this one into an aura. Foil. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. I called it too. Did I not call it? I mentioned it earlier. I mean, maybe we could find a luchador. You know, it's always possible. Maybe we'll find a Shako in the Arcana pack. Take money. We're not gonna give up, right? But that's just bullshit. Genuinely. Hmm. I genuinely don't have anything to say at this point. Oh, you know what? I didn't even realize that the pinhole would override the gilded. I mean, like, there's nothing I can do. There's literally nothing I can do. Yeah. Yeah, so that's the rub with the wormhole deck, right? You run into this specific boss blind and you will not win. If you run into anything else, you win. And see, I had planned to actually go endless in this episode too. Just because of that fact. Yeah. That's a bummer, man. Anyway. I think I'll go ahead and end that here. And you guys have a great day. Thank you for watching again. I just want to let you know also, all of the anger was like played up, you know. It's just a game, right? Just trying to be entertaining. Bye-bye.